pulling into downtown Pontiac, Michigan.
Celebrate this 40th anniversary of the beginning of production of the Fiero in our city. We've got a couple of proclamations actually celebrating this important event and milestone and anniversary, but it really helps us all commemorate the important historic role of Pontiac in the automotive industry, and even more importantly, it celebrates the people of Pontiac who made so many amazing cars like the Fiero possible, from designers and engineers to production workers. That's what really made Pontiac Motor Division operate and work, and it's what allowed for the manufacturing of so many amazing sports cars, including the Pontiac Fiero. And of course, the Fiero was an amazing vehicle. It was cutting edge in so many ways. It was cutting edge in terms of the design, in terms of the materials, in terms of the production of the vehicle, and it was a really hot commodity for a number of years there, from 83 until 88. I was just a kid at the time, but even as a young person, I was really excited about the Fiero. I wasn't able to drive yet, but to me, it was the coolest car ever at the time. And I know we've got a lot of Fiero enthusiasts here in the audience, so raise your hand if you own a Fiero now or had owned one in the past. Wow. A lineup here of beautiful classic Fieros. I want to thank everybody who made this celebration possible, including the 40th anniversary celebration committee. I know that, come on stage here. Let's give them a round of applause. It's their hard work that made this celebration possible. We've got a few days here of celebrations, extending, I think, all the way to Saturday. Is that
Sunday.
right? Sunday. Okay, Sunday. And so we hope that you'll come out, not just for today's event, but for the events coming up in the next few days. I know that M1 Concourse has been part of this as well, so thank you, Tim, for being here on behalf of M1 Concourse. But thank you all again for coming out. I'm joined by our Deputy Mayor, Kalfani Stevens. You heard already from our great council president, Mike McGinnis, and we've got a great city council. All 7 city council members are awesome partners to everything that we're doing here in the great city of Pontiac. And Deputy Mayor, would you like to read that proclamation, or maybe this proclamation? Maybe Mike can read one of them. I want to make sure that you both got an opportunity to speak and say a few words.
Well, the only thing that I want to say is
Thank you for coming. I almost had a Fiero. Almost. It's a true story. My French teacher was selling it, and my mother said no.
It's never too late.
That's right, that's right. And I love that the mayor showed how many current or former Fiero owners we have in the audience. Raise your hand if you ever worked at the Fiero plant on Baldwin in Pontiac. Raise your hand if you were at all working in the design, engineering, quality control. All right. So the City Council unanimously passed this resolution with Mayor Tim Grimal's support, so I'll very briefly read it, and then we'll present it to the Transportation Museum, so that way it can be on display now and for a century more to come. We have a really amazing cultural and automotive heritage destination that's coming online due to the labor of love. Many of you here might know about it, but hopefully during the convention you'll learn more, learn how you can support, because it's continued to evolve, grow, and expand. And it's so amazing that we have our downtown, our historic downtown, just steps away, so that way there could be further gatherings like this and they can grow, so that way your 100th anniversary convention could be here, your 60th, your 50th, you name it, Pontiac, Michigan, and we're honored to have that Fiero history. So, strives to be an exceptional place for all of our residents and visitors to live, work, enjoy, and thrive. And whereas for generations our community has dramatically shaped the field of transportation, including when General Motors built the iconic Pontiac Fiero model here in our city of Pontiac for its 4 years of production existence. And whereas 2023 marks the 40th anniversary of the Pontiac Fiero automobile, and whereas from July 12th, 2023 to July 16th, 2023, the National Convention of Midwest Fiero Car Clubs of the Antique Automobile Club Association will be held in our great city of Pontiac, Michigan, with the opening ceremonies being held today, here. You're part of history. Whereas the Pontiac Transportation Museum, M1 Concourse, Centerpoint Marriott Hotel, Crowfoot Ballroom, and downtown Pontiac are all sites for major events during the National Convention and actively participating in the gatherings planning. Now therefore be it resolved, the Pontiac City Council, in partnership with Mayor Tim Grimal, hereby declares July 13th, 2023 as Fiero Day in the city of Pontiac, and further resolved, the City Council and Mayor warmly welcome members of the Midwest Fiero Car Clubs of the Antique Automobile Club Association to our great city, and further resolved, the City of Pontiac wishes all attendees an enjoyable convention from the 12th through the 16th, and further resolved, we celebrate this iconic automobile manufactured here in Pontiac, Michigan, and the past and present Pontiac residents and employees who built these amazing Fieros. So let's have the Pontiac Transportation Museum representatives come up, accept it. Kim Dye, ladies and gentlemen. All native Pontiac experts from there, Kim Dye.
I'm just overwhelmed with all the activities and all the love that the Pontiac and the Fiero and the city is getting from everyone. It's amazing. As the Pontiac Transportation Museum, it's our mission to preserve Pontiac's history, which is such a big part of the city. So in a way, we're preserving the city's history as well. And we again welcome you all here to Pontiac and hope you come back many times.
I do want to just say a few words about the Pontiac Transportation Museum, because it's a really exceptionally innovative project here in Pontiac. You know, it's always seemed very strange to me as a Michigander, born and bred here in Southeast Michigan, that we haven't had, other than the Chrysler Museum that's now closed, we have not had a single publicly open museum dedicated specifically to cars. The Pontiac Transportation Museum is about to change that, because they are in progress renovating the building. We've already got the car collection to make sure that we have a world-class collection of cars and other transportation that celebrate Pontiac as a hall of transportation over many decades, going back over 100 years now. And I just want everybody who's active with the Pontiac Transportation Museum to raise your hand and be acknowledged for the exciting work that you're doing. I want to give a special shout out to Mark for donating the land and the property for the Pontiac Transportation. Let's give it. Is going to be one additional piece among others that will again restore Pontiac as a destination, not just here in Oakland County, not just in Southeast Michigan, but for people from around the state and around the Midwest. So again, let's give the Pontiac Transportation Museum a round of applause. I've got a proclamation. I'm not going to read it. It's a little bit more about the history of the Fiero, about the history of the plan, but I want to present that to you, Tim, as well, on behalf of the Pontiac Transportation Museum. But most importantly, let's give the Fiero and everyone who made it possible a round of applause and give yourselves
dining establishments that have rolled out the checkered carpet for you, so that way you can find out what's special about our historic community. I hope you have a great season, and we want to make sure that Tim McGrain, CEO of M1 Concourse, if he wants to say anything, he's got the floor or stage to treat. Who here has been to the iconic M1 Concourse located in our city?